In today's video, I'll show you how to bake an easy homemade fruit cake to celebrate the new year. This moist, soft cake is absolutely delicious and has flavorful mixed dry fruits and crunchy nuts, making it the perfect treat for any occasion. So now, let me show you how to make it right here at Pat a Cake. Hey there, this is Veena from Pat a Cake. A warm welcome to my channel. And if you're looking for the right ingredient proportions and all the essential instructions for getting a video right, you've come to the right place. The first thing you need to do when baking a cake is to prepare the pan. This is a 7-inch by 7-inch square pan. I've greased and dusted it with maida or all-purpose flour and lined only the bottom with parchment paper. Next, we'll sift 1 3/4 cups or 210 grams of maida with 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Let's set this aside for now and start preparing the batter. In a bowl, let's cream half a cup plus 2 tablespoons or 140 grams of salted butter with a wooden spoon. This is my preferred baking tool, but you could use a whisk or an electric beater. Next, let's add in a 1/4 cup of oil and continue whipping the mixture. Once that's mixed in, we'll add 3/4 cup or 160 grams of granulated sugar that I've ground coarsely. You could add 160 grams of fine castor sugar instead. Let's continue creaming the mixture. After that, we'll whip in 3 eggs, adding in just 1 egg at a time. Till the mixture is light and fluffy. Now let's add a 1/4 cup of yogurt and 1 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And whip the batter again. I'll now switch to using a spatula and fold in our prepared flour mixture. A gentle reminder to please like this video if you find it useful and do subscribe for more tasty recipes. Next, let's look at the mixed dry fruits and nuts that we'll be adding to today's cake. We'll add a 1/4 cup of golden raisins, a 1/4 cup of black raisins, a 1/4 cup of chopped mixed nuts. I'm adding a mix of chopped almonds, cashew nuts and walnuts, and a 1/4 cup of tutti frutti. Let's mix all of these. And then set aside around 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of this mixture to use as a topping on the cake. And to the rest of the mix, we'll add 2 teaspoons of maida. Let's mix this well. Coating the mixed fruits and nuts with maida will prevent them from sinking to the bottom of the cake while it is being baked. Now let's fold this dry fruit and nut mixture into the cake batter. Do note that the batter has a thick, dropping consistency. It doesn't have a pouring consistency. This is how it should be. Let's add the batter to the prepared cake pan. Push it to the corners of the pan. Then tap the pan on the work surface a few times to remove any air bubbles. And then see that the level of the batter in the center is lowered a little. This will prevent the cake from peaking too much on being baked. Finally, let's spread the topping of dry fruits and nuts on the top. I've already preheated my oven to 170 degrees centigrade. That's around 340 degrees Fahrenheit. And will bake the cake till the skewer inserted into it comes out clean. Here's our cake after 50 minutes of baking. Now ovens and their baking times can vary, so your cake may take a little less or a little more time than mine did. One more thing, check your cake after around 35 minutes. If you find it's browning too much on top, place a sheet of paper, brown paper or parchment paper or any blank sheet of paper on top of it for the rest of the baking time. Now I'll let this cool for around 2 hours in the pan and then unmold it. This is such a tasty cake that I also went ahead and made a batch of smaller cakes using the same amount of batter. These took around 25 to 30 minutes to bake. They look so good, don't they? Okay, it's now time to unmold our cake. Let's loosen the sides from the pan first. And then upturn it twice. Like this. So we have the right side of the cake on top. Let me cut a piece so you can see how the cake has baked. It has baked so evenly. And is nice and soft. But it's a fruit cake, so use a sharp knife to cut it. Now let's do a taste test. Simply delicious. No exaggeration. I really hope you'll make this cake and see for yourself how tasty it is. And please like and share the video, and don't forget to send me your comments, okay? Before I go, my best wishes to each of you for a wonderful, joy-filled New Year. And till we meet again in 2025, happy cooking!